Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 18 reads, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself.
Exactly, and this is it. The greater you are, the more humble you should be. Right? The greater you are, the more humble you should be. Why? That keep a balance. That keep a balance. When the Most High put you in the power seat, you're supposed to be humble. Read that again, huh?
The greater thou art, the more humble thyself.
The greater you are, the more humbler you should be. Read on.
And thou find favor before the Lord.
And you will find favor before the Most High.
Thou shalt find favor before the Lord.
All right? The greatest man to walk the earth was who? Yahweh Shai. He's the greatest man to walk the earth. Right? The greatest man to walk the earth. And how was he when he was walking the earth? He was humble. Right? And we're going to prove it. All right, give me St. John the 13th chapter. St. John 13, start at verse 3.
St. John chapter 13 verse 3. Yahweh knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he was come from the Most High, and went to the Most High.
Read on.
He riseth from supper and laid aside his garments,
So this is what they call the Last Supper right here, right? Read on.
and took a towel and girded himself. After that he poured water into a basin, and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. Then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter said unto him, Lord, Peter said unto him, Lord, dost thou wash my feet?
Right, because what happened here is Yahweh Shai is starting to wash his disciples' feet. Right? And you want to see what a message he's conveying by doing this. Read on.
Yahweh answered and said unto him, what I do thou knowest not no. What I do thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter.
Right, read on.
Peter said unto him, Thou shalt never wash my feet. Yahweh answered him, If I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me.
Exactly. Read on.
Simon Peter said unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Yahweh said to him, He that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit, and ye are clean, but not all.
Right, because he was going to he's speaking of right here Judas Iscariot. Right, read on.
For he knew who should betray him. Therefore said he, Ye are not all clean.
Exactly. Why? Because Judas Iscariot was going to be the one to have him delivered up. Read on.
So after he had washed their feet, he had taken his garments and was set down again. He said unto them, Know ye what I have done to you? Right,
so this was what the washing of the feet was symbolic to. This is the point he's trying to make here.
Ye call me Master and Lord, and ye say well, for so I am.
Right, he said, you're calling me Master and Lord. He said, well, I am. Read on.
If then your Lord and Master have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet.
Right, he said, you also ought to wash one another's feet. Right, read on.
For I have given you an example that ye should do as I have done to you.
Exactly. So what is he saying? What is the message? This is a message of humility. Right? It's being humble. It's humility. Read on.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than the Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him.
Exactly what he's saying, right? The servant is not greater than the Lord. Neither is he that is sent. Yahweh Shai was sent, greater than he that sent him. He's not greater than the Most High. So he said, I'm not greater than the Most High. Right? Read on.
If ye know these things, happy are ye if you do them.
If you do it, right? Because at the end of the day, right, we are servants. Right? We are servants. And that's what it's about. And a servant, that would make you humble. Right? It puts you in a humble state because the disciples call Yahushua Lord and Master. And the Lord and Master was washing their feet. Right? So what are we supposed to do? Give me Matthew the 18th chapter. Matthew the 18th chapter. I'm going to start at verse 1.
Matthew chapter 18 verse 1. At the same time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahushua called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as the little children, ye shall not enter the kingdom of heaven.
Right, you have to be converted. Bottom line is you have to be born again. Read on.
Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as a little child.
Exactly, you have to humble yourself. Read on.
The same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven.
The same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Now give me Proverbs, the 18th chapter. Verse 12.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 12. Before destruction, the heart of a man is haughty.
Right, and we read that with Nebuchadnezzar, with Belshazzar, and with Antiochus Epiphanes. Right, we read that. They were puffed up with pride before their destruction. Right, read on.
And before honor is humility.
Right, before you get your glory, before we get honor, right, we have to be humble. It's humility. Right? Go to Proverbs 16, 18 now.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Exactly. Pride will go before destruction, and a haughty spirit will go before a fall. And that's how the Most High did. This precept fit exactly Nebuchadnezzar, Belshazzar, and Antiochus. Their pride went before their destruction, and the haughty spirit they have, it went before their destruction. All right, and I'm gonna prove something to you. When the topic we're on again is pride, and what caused it? Power. When the Most High put you in the power seat, right, and you get proud, men think it's themselves that's doing things. No, it's the Most High to prove it. Give me Daniel the 2nd chapter. Uh, 21.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 21. And he changes the time and the season. He removeth kings.
Matter of fact, start at 20.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 20. Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changes the times, the seasons.
Right, so the Most High, power and might are his. Power and might is the Most High. It's his. Right, and he changed the time and seasons. Read on.
He removeth kings and set up kings.
And that's the part I want right there. He removed kings and he set up kings. Right? He removed kings and he set up kings. And I'm going to give you an example. Give me St. John's, the 19th chapter. St. John's, the 19th chapter and the 10th verse. To prove that the Most High, he removed kings and he set up kings. Right? We're going to close off with this one. Right? He removed kings and he set up kings. St. John's 19 and verse 10.
St. John's 19, verse 10.
Again, the Most High said, he set up kings and he removed kings. And this is an example to prove that. Read on.
Then said Pilate unto him, Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee, and have power to release thee?
So this is what Pilate was saying to Yahushua. Right? You ain't speaking to me, because Pilate was asking him questions and Yahushua wasn't answering. So Pilate said, you ain't speaking to me? Don't you know I have the power to crucify you or to release you? Read what Yahushua answered and said to him.
Yahushua answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above.
Meaning you have no power over me, except it was given you from the Most High. Again, see what I'm saying? The Most High set up kings and take them down. You understand that? The Most High is the one who put people in the power seat. But what happened is, when he put them in the power seat, they get prideful. They get prideful, and what happened? They turn away from the Most High, right, and think they're the one doing it, and what they have to get brought down. Read on.
Therefore, he that delivereth me unto thee has the greater sin.
Exactly. Read that again, what Yahushua said unto him.
Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above.
And that's the point I want to make. He could have no power over the Lord, except it was given him from the Most High. Because the Most High set him up, right? And again, when he go down, the Most High take him down. You understand? The Most High set up kings and take down kings. He set up Nebuchadnezzar, he take him down. Right? He set up Belshazzar, he take him down. He set up Alexander all the way to Antiochus and take him down. Matter of fact, he set up Israel and took us down. The Most High do it. You understand? But the point I'm making is, whenever a man get too proud, the Most High know how to check you. Right? And what pride will go before destruction, and a haughty spirit will always go before a fall. Right? Our people, right? For our people, we need to repent, and we need to show more humility among ourselves, right? Before the Lord make you do it. Right? Before the Lord make you do it.